Hello and welcome to episode 63 of my Salem tutorial series. This episode is going to be on preparing the materials, how you can get them, and then making the sweet and thorny refresher potion. And trust me when I tell you, it is very sweet. So there are a number of different components that you are going to need. Fortunately, only one of them is, well, two of them can, at the beginning when you first start out, are a little tricky to grasp, but thankfully, because the Gamester's around and he's held your hand through this process, I'm hoping it will be very simple for y'all. All of you, that is. Forgive me. Right, okay, so I'm starting off on this character. The reason being is because I want to show you the first component, the main component. A component that people guard. They camp this component vigorously, and if they catch you near their site of where they harvest this component, they will outright attack you, as has happened to me at one of the locations I've visited. But trust me on this, Salem is a huge world. If there's someone around and they're not happy, go somewhere else. It's so huge, the world, you just simply go find another patch. So for this component you need a desert environment like you can see here, okay? And then you need to find this thorn bush. There are two different resources you will need to gather from it, but what I want to try and show you, what's important with this, is how it looks with the right. So let's demonstrate what I'm talking about. If I right click on this thorn bush, observe it only says pick thorns and uproot. If however I right click on this thorn bush, it says pick thorns, pick flower and uproot. Now thorns you can pretty much get from all of the thorn bushes, and you will need 4 of them. Okay, so first we'll pick the thorns.
Ouch!
And yes, you will get a little hurt as you do this. Ouch. Next we will pick the flowers, and this is the precious one, the one that's worth all the money. This is why people charge 1,000 silver a pop for the potions. So let's pick the flower. Now, when you look at these from a distance, normally you can see the flowers, but I can't seem to see them very well. But don't rely on that. How do I find the flowers? I go out to maximum zoom, I go to the center of the desert area, and then I right click on each thorn bush. And if it has the flowers, as you know, it will say that. Okay, it looks like it's only this one which is in bloom. It does have a different graphic, but I'm not able to demonstrate it, sadly, because I can't see the difference. But trust me when I tell you, normally they do look slightly different when they have flowers on them. Anyway, let's pick these flowers. Okay, so we now have, where are they? Thorns and those rarefied thorn bush flowers. And yes, they are rare, but because the world is so big, you'll find them. Don't worry about that. You can buy them from the marketplace. Rarely, actually. They're not often in the marketplace, but you don't need to buy them, for goodness sake. They're quite common. You just got to be patient and look around. Okay, so what I'll do is I'm going to camp this character, because this isn't the one that I want to demonstrate this with. So let's sleep before that snake gets me. Okay, now I'm going to log in with the main one I want to demonstrate. Okay, so that's the first two components, the thorns and those rarefied flowers. You're also going to need glass bottles. So if you go to Providence and buy from the main town store, you'll see that you can either buy the glass of panes and make them, or simply buy them, and it works out cheaper to buy them singly, so that's what I do. I buy them, even though I can make the glass bottles. Right, okay, so that's the third component. The fourth component is sugar. If we come over here, good, the music has stopped. Pleasant music, but not good for when you're trying to make a video. Okay, so over here, and we come to the chef. We right click on him and buy.
I swear, if I puke up whatever you're giving me, it's going on your shirt.
Not very pleasant. Right, let's try again.
So, what do you want to try to poison me with today, buddy?
Oh, you ain't having this. Okay, and we're going to buy some sugar. Notice it's in 1 kilograms. So, let's buy. So it splits it into 250 kilograms. Let's just buy a load. I'll show you why. There we go. It's only cheap. Right, okay, so that is the fourth component, the sugar. Now let's head back to my claim. Yeah, they sell this potion for 1,000 silver in the market, and you're going to be making it yourself soon. Okay, so right, let's now see if I can show you. I'm really hoping I can show you with the sugar treats exactly how it works, but no, it looks sadly like they've grown. Darn it. I did have some I planted and they were just at the right stage, but they've gone the stage further. I can try and aid you a little further with this though. Remember, with getting these sugar treats, okay, the bar which says cotton tobacco, the bar must be at least half full to full. If it's anywhere here, you're guaranteed the sugar treats. Now, the right stage for picking the sugar treats is in the second growth cycle, and you will know that because you will see lots of these on the ground. So instead of seeing the fully ripened pumpkins, you'll see little miniature baby bears in the growth pile. Then when you harvest, you'll get a mixture of baby bears and sugar treats, providing you've got your field high enough. So if we look at here, this game is going to teach you all about crop rotation. Crop rotation is very important for doing this. See, I planted some more there, but they haven't grown enough. That's the stage 1 growth. Okay, so if I right click this field, you can see with my crop rotation what I'm doing is I keep growing cotton over here. Once these blue bars are full, these two then I will move to pumpkin growths, to growing pumpkins on them, and I will switch back where I've got them pumpkins to growing cotton on them, thereby always keeping my the cotton tobacco bar full. Third bar along, this one here, keeping it full up. That ensures I'll have a constant supply of sugar treats, although I've done so many I don't really need any more now. Right, okay, so that's the fifth component. Let's now go into our craft menu and potions and medicines and click the sweet and thorny. Okay, so as you can see, there's the 5 components. You need 0.50 kilograms of the sugar. Now here's something that you need to know, okay, which is very useful to know, which will help you with your inspirations. Notice that to make this potion, it's highlighted those rarefied flowers here. Now when you pick them, they come in a cluster of 5. Do not use the whole cluster to make your potion. What you can do is right click and study the 4 of them. Notice there the cool my mind's going now. Notice there that the points that you can get for your Cloak and Dagger and Perennial Philosophy, you get a huge amount of points. So definitely worth studying 4 of them to boost up them 2 proficiencies. Once you've got it down to 1, and be careful that you don't use the last one up, then you're ready to make the potion. Okay, so that's how you find these flowers, that's how you make these sugar treats, that's how you find the thorns, that's how you get the sugar, the glass bottles. Let's now create. And there we are, my dear viewers. Let's bring that over so you can see it better. Coffers an instant 750,000 inspiration over 3 uses. So each drink of this will give you 250,000 inspiration. I'm not going to bother drinking it because I just I've got so many inspirational points. I'm still having to work through the episodes and content which doesn't require me yet to. I'm still ramping these up every now and again. As you can see, I've got this to 10,000 and my stocks and cultivars to 9,200. That's a very good one to get up, the stocks and cultivars. That helps you with the plenty on your fields, so you'll get bigger harvests. Anyway, right, that's what I wanted to show you. Enough waffle. That you can now make your own sweet and thorny refreshers. Don't go wasting 1,000 silver anymore. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. I hope you've enjoyed this episode on the sweet and thorny. I hope it was sweet. Goodbye.